Pichu, tell me why.
It's not that it's not great for Pichu, it's just that Pichu just kind of has an X factor against him at all times, just being that insanely light character. But you also see damage output like this happens all the time as well. So you've got to be very careful if you're LudwigFrog, because Pichu's basically a ticking time bomb, is always how I treat the character. You do not know when this character is either going to explode you or explode themselves.
Yeah, fair enough.
Not on some hero stuff, but you know.
I also think a big thing in this matchup is going to be Greninja's hitboxes are going to be really awkward against the smaller characters. Like especially someone like Shorty, it's real hard to like pick them up and find the combos. You're asking for a lot more of those the dash attacks and trying to find those errant like jump ins with the back airs. We're finally going to find the up throw there into the double up air.
Boy, but this is looking at like an up tilt here. Could be devastating. There's a lot of different moves that could be like cleaning up the stock at 78% on Blacktwins' end here. But same thing, like another F tilt like that, potentially an F smash, a forward air. Not quite going to clean it up just yet, but another one of those you do not want to get hit by. Dash attack's going to do it. Good stuff, using that big noggin on that character. Taking the first stock and shedding the first blood of this game one.
Something I particularly like so far, I love how grounding Blacktwins is playing so far. Recognizing that Ludwig has a lot of really good anti-air options to not only start combos, also end those stocks. It's like, you know what? I can react to a lot of the aggressive Greninja stuff so far. It's like something like the Water Shuriken, I can play around that. I can get back to stage, and I have my own Thunderbolt, so I can get back and be just fine.
Yeah, just calling out that tech in place, the Nair. The other thing, too, that's really good is, like, the Blacktwins is playing Grounded for is that reaction. Okay, that is the battle-hardened, battle-tested reaction time of a Brawl event, okay?
Is that a thing?
It's just down tilt? Yeah.
Down tilt back air?
You can just down tilt anything on reaction if you're fast enough.
I'm sorry, I'm clearly not familiar with this character enough.
This character has a lot of stuff, and it's very, like you said, awkward for a character like Greninja to close out the stock. The falling up air. Down tilt's whiffing, and right now it's just looking like LudwigFrog is trying to just find any hit that potentially lead to a stock, but okay, we're going high. I like the patience on the recovery there from Ludwig. Back throw.
Close it out just yet. For the side special there. Playing patiently all the way
wow.
out there. Yep, there you go.
Playing as patient as you want, but a 3-stock from Blacktwins is going to be a statement piece for this game one. I really do think that the main thing for this matchup that Ludwig's going to have to focus on is like, he's trying to force Blacktwins to play his game. And if you're going to do that, you better be exerting a lot more pressure than what Greninja normally is able to do. Because Greninja typically wants to be a whiff punish bot, right? You want to get these dash back in, dash attacks. You want to get these pivot grabs, one of the biggest pivot grabs in the game. You want to be able to just goad them in and then put them in that bad position and then force panic options. But you're not going to do that if you're just waiting for Blacktwins. You're just going to run it. You have to give him a reason to fear you and a reason to act.
You know, honestly, a great reason to fear him might just be the counterpick here to Battlefield. Considering you have a lot more of that space to start those Greninja combos, right? I think dropping down with the Nair early on, you can find a lot more of those extensions off of those grabs. Looking at a lot more of LudwigFrog playing forward this game. It also comes to going forward is falling right into the hand of Blacktwins, like you mentioned earlier. You're patiently here at the ledge, then caught out with the normal get up on that Nair. Back air, great tech.
Oh, the Thunder tech check.
Wow.
I really like that. That was really good stuff, actually calling out the fact that LudwigFrog's recovery, Greninja's recovery, is one of the ones that has to go low first to remain as safe as possible. Able to get that massive pivot grab, though, coming in clutch. Well, not getting any kind of ledge trap started, and LudwigFrog just struggling to find any kind of hit that matters here, any meaningful hit to get any kind of kill situation or setup started. Very passive ledge play, just letting kind of Blacktwins take control of center stage right off rip here.
Back
really
coming out.
Blacktwins
looking to extend this advantage state against LudwigFrog. Oh, getting a little too overzealous there for those grabs once again. They're going to find that tomahawk grab either. Trying to jump around. Again, goad Blacktwins into doing something, but it's not going to work against him because Pichu has no reason to fall for that, bro. Nice rage bait. I'm not falling for him,
exactly.
man.
LudwigFrog playing a little more aggressive here, and the spacing on the F-tilt was good, but not able to close out the stock just yet. And now Blacktwins on stage, able to get a reversal situation, putting him into the corner. F-tilt not going to connect, but able to frame chat the roll with the back throw once again. We reset the situation. The T-jolt, super good at just resetting, pushing them back off stage. Up throw, Thunder not going to connect though.
You have good stuff there. Good DI from Ludwig, but now looking to find this opening at the end of the stock here again. 131 of this Pichu. Literally anything will take it at this point.
Eventually get to a percent with Pichu where, like, you don't care about the self-damage that you're taking.
Yeah, literally.
You just, who cares at this point? I'm going to win.
Up throw, most definitely. Yep, there we go.
Forward throw and up throw both are potential kill throws depending on position, obviously, right?
Yeah. So
forward throw at the ledge, something the Blacktwins going to have to look out for, especially if he plans on living to those percents. But if he can end this game again on a very young 2-stock, would be very, very good luck for him going into this next game here. But let's not finish the game talk before it's over. Because LudwigFrog definitely can make things happen against a character like Pichu. That pivot grab coming in clutch once again.
Waiting for the jump in here from Blacktwins. Opposite the back. They're not going to land it just yet. Back here into dash attack over and over. Blacktwins just waiting for Ludwig to extend at this point. Going to find that F tilt. And now 1 stock away from moving up 2-0 in this set.
Yep. What do we got here? Moving, like, very patient. And Blacktwins, like, very rarely is he going to go for these reaches, right? Because he understands LudwigFrog, that's what he wants, and that's what he's looking for. Every time the Blacktwins gives it to him, it's going to be that much closer to losing this stock. Up smash, not going to the platform. I think he was looking for him to go onto the platform, potentially kill him that way.
Waiting. There you go. Backer coming out. Blacktwins looking to find some shenanigans to catch his recovery once more. Not going to find the up air on that, but again, pressuring that shield. That's catching that landing with that down throw. Can't convert off of that anymore. Ludwig looking for a jump and looking for the nair. But Blacktwins again playing passively under the platform, saying, hey, I'm waiting for you to run in. I'm not jumping into you. There comes the pick up there finally into the forward air. And now probably the closest deficit in this game so far.
I definitely think LudwigFrog, the main adjustment he's going to need to make is just like figuring out how his character can exert pressure, how he can like figure out the way that Blacktwins is escaping the positions at which he's even able to start pressure. Because Blacktwins is nipping that like game plan in the bud. Basically what he's doing is he's staying away and understanding the situations that Ludwig wants to create and just avoiding the possibility entirely, just opening up for damage and creating more and more desperation on LudwigFrog's part. This down throw, falling up air there into the Thunder would have been absolutely grimy, but tons of damage. The nair, no tech. I think he might have been expecting a back air. The multi-hits gives him a little more time to react. Excellent nair from Blacktwins.
To go off a little bit what you said, I think the biggest issue from Ludwig right now is that, like, he's already put all his cards on the table saying, oh man, this matchup's so tough. All I can do is dash tag and back air. And it's like, okay, but Blacktwins need to know that. It's like all I'm seeing is making space in neutral is just like running back, dash tagging in, or running back. It's like, dude, yeah, those are good options, but it's like any option in the game, doesn't matter how good it is, if you use it enough, it becomes a bad option. Eventually, you're going to need to start finding some new avenues to make it, either opting for like a water shuriken, something of the sort, opt for like finding those mix of the tomahawk grabs, finding different ways of finding a landing, like you mentioned earlier, some different way to exert pressure. Because right now the pressure is non-existent. Blacktwins is just like, all right, man, dash tag, back air, I'll wait my turn, and it just comes back in.
Yeah, we've been seeing LudwigFrog kind of, to your point here, using a lot more nair and being a lot more patient with the way he's throwing out his attacks right now. He's using a lot more empty movement, a lot more just run-up grabs, just trying to bait Blacktwins into holding shield, trying to bait Blacktwins into potentially feeling any amount of fear and potentially having to respect him a little bit more. And that's where LudwigFrog is going to try to find the most of his openings here in this game number 3. But that forward smash, catching that normal get-up, killing very early. Good jump call out, though. Let's see if he gets something started.
Delay there with the Thunder to avoid the ledge pressure again from LudwigFrog. Now Blacktwins looking to re-engage here. Waiting again, Ludwig just like throwing out that empty movement, not really throwing out, again, not really putting any pressure forward. And Blacktwins, again, like, yo, buddy, I got 5.5 minutes. I've got nowhere to be. Yeah, if you don't want to sit there and throw nothing out, then by all means, I'm fine with that.
And the Blacktwins has a tool to start pressure of his own, right? The T-Jolt forces an option. There's nothing that Ludwig has done so far that forces Blacktwins to take an action, and that's the main problem in this matchup. At least what it's looking for right now. Now, jump back, caught by the forward air.
Had the right idea, had the read.
Yeah, he had the read, just the position was slightly off. What do we got here? Attack back to middle. It's so hard for Ludwig to maintain space, but when he gets that down tilt, you better know that forward air is going to be the follow-up.
Now Blacktwins again just sitting here, not really forcing anything, I think as patiently as ever. LudwigFrog looking to opt for the water shurikens, something like the forward airs as well. I like we're playing through ideas here. It's just putting them into action. Again, you don't have all the time in the world. When you're down, you need to get back in there, but exert some pressure. Opting for that nair again. Waiting patiently for, again, Blacktwins is not going to.
He's just standing still.
He's
He's
putting out the cheese trap. It's not working, bro.
Yeah.
This is not Tom and Jerry.
No, Tom and Jerry
Oh,
is looking like that was some gross DI. That forward throw does kill, but not that early usually. I think he might have been a little bit scared of potentially a down throw. Preemptively holding out on it, but looking for options that aren't coming out from Blacktwins too is so scary. That grab actually surprised me that it connected. Tech chase on the platform, able to find a follow-up, another forward air.
The water streak coming out again. They make it back to ledge. Blacktwins had the right idea of catching that jump. Now LudwigFrog testing the waters again. Look, dashing between back and forth, trying to find that jump in Nair. And here goes. We went from dash attack and Nair, dash attack and back air to just Nair. And Blacktwins like, all right, man, run in. He finds the dash attack there finally, but it's like, dude.
Up smash.
Oh, there we go. Okay,
Okay,
catching on the platform. Wait a minute.
Pichu just moves so quick and gets across the stage so incredibly fast. Single jab to just
That was
keep him
crazy.
away. I don't know if that was intentional or not.
It was funny.
It was. It always is.
Pichu coming out there again. Blacktwins waiting for LudwigFrog to make a move. The
Late
down
move
air there
there.
to catch him, setting all the way off the ledge. High recovery coming out. The back going to catch you on the back foot.
Another one.
And catching the normal get up again. One more hit by that. Definitely not going to be looking too fair, too
That's
well.
Oh, the forward air miscued. Counter, but he actually had the read anyways. Got the grab and down throw thunder. Going to take the stock. 3-0. Very dominant performance. What Blacktwins was doing was just. It's actually not about what Blacktwins was doing.
Yep.
And he was not moving. He was not moving unless he was within the burst range, and then he would slightly move back with a little walk, slightly short hop back with a little bit, just creating a little bit more of a gap, making it that much harder for Greninja to catch up with him, right? Making it that much harder for LudwigFrog to make anything meaningful happen. Because Ludwig was landing hits. He was landing some hits. It's just none of them were leading to any kind of advantage state. None of them were leading to any kind of